Angel on the track.
Hey, my name is Nate Irving, and I am the drummer for Audacity Brass Band. I joined the band probably late 2015, early 2016. The band was probably started about a year or two in, so I came in pretty early. So not an original member, but I'm pretty close to it. Outside of Audacity, I do cybersecurity for my 9-to-5 job, but outside of that, I am pretty laid back and relaxed. I like sitting around, hanging out with family, and just enjoying some time to relax through the busy schedules that I usually go through. So I started playing drums probably late 5th grade. I was sitting in church and I couldn't sit still, and then kind of my attention went straight to the drummer, and that's kind of where I first gained an interest. So I started trying to play drums like on my legs and playing on couches and buckets, anything I could find to tap on. That's pretty much what I did. And eventually when I got to middle school, I told the teacher, I was like, I want to play drums. So eventually it wasn't like I played drums right away. They made me learn how to read music. And eventually when I got good at reading music, they let me play drums, and that's all I've been doing ever since. My music inspirations, man, it's a list, but I'm gonna keep it short. So I would say my first two is Tony Royster Jr. and Eric Moore. Their chops are ridiculous, their hands and feet are crazy, and I love how versatile they are, from playing jazz music, funk, gospel, to rock. They kind of flip in between a lot of things and a lot of styles of music. And then I would say my all-time favorite drummer probably would have to be the greatest of all-time gospel drummer, Calvin Rogers. He's probably the blueprint of gospel drumming. From his longevity, he's been in the gospel music era for so long as I can remember. Every single great track I've heard, I'm like, man, who's the drummer? Oh, that's Calvin Rogers. So I would have to say Calvin Rogers is probably my number one inspiration. Some of my favorite moments performing with the band, I think they would come mainly from DC. I really like playing in DC. They take care of us really well there. It's a great little music venue. The people are great. The staff is great. It's just an all-around good time, because when we're having a good time, the crowd's having a good time. It just turns out to be a great time all around. And then outside of performing, anytime in the van, even though sometimes it can get a little hectic, but usually the van rides, the conversations that happen in that van are just the best. They're hilarious. I probably cried with laughter at least once every trip out to a gig somewhere. So probably just being around the guys in the van is pretty good for me too. If I can collaborate with any musician, on the gospel side of things, I would really love to collaborate with Todd Dulaney and Travis Green. I really love their music and what they're doing. And on the jam band kind of side of things, there's this group called the Motet. They're like a 70s influenced funk kind of group, and I really enjoy their music and I really enjoy listening to them, and I would love to play with them one day, if ever. But yeah, if I could pick somebody to collaborate with, it would be the Motet. My guilty pleasure in music, man. I really enjoy musicals and like music scores from movies. Any long drive to any gig, or if I'm going to visit family or friends, I usually listen to a musical to get me through the drive, and I will sing every single word. It's kind of embarrassing, but not to me, because I really enjoy it. And then for like music and like movies, I will stand on this hill till the day I die. Hercules from like 1990s with the Muses has the best music for a Disney movie, and I will die on that. Yeah. So since playing with Audacity, I feel like I've matured more as a drummer. In my earlier years playing for churches, I was kind of timid and anxious. I didn't really want to mess up that much in front of the older musicians. But now that I'm older, I've gained confidence in myself. I've learned how to open up and kind of just express myself behind the drum set as well. And then with 8 horns on stage, sometimes people get lost and they don't know where to go. And I've learned how to take control and listen and help the band guide to where it needs to go next. So yeah, I feel like Audacity really helped me with that. Man, in the next year, I would love to see a new album come out. We are working on a new album. I'm really excited for this new album as well. We have some really good stuff coming out. And then I would also like to see us play bigger venues and also ticketed venues as well. I would love to get in front of like a crowd more, and like a crowd that wants to see us and a crowd that wants to come out and enjoy our music and have the live stage production. So I fully believe within the next year that Audacity can be on that next step up to where we truly want to be.